So last lesson, I told you guys to create a scene in which you have some animals walking around and there should be three things. So this is an example. So if you look at my star, you can tell that if I push the green button, it will go up and down and it will repeat forever. If I click on the polar bear, this is what it's going to do and it will repeat forever. And last, it's the fish. Now just to teach you guys how to get rid of some of these blocks. So if you don't want this block, all you need to do is to hold it with your finger and just flick it up. That means you don't want that block. But I'm going to add it back on and now I'm going to click on the green flag and see what it does. Alright, so to restart, you just click onto this and the animals will be back in the original place. So today I have a new task for you guys to do. So I would like you guys to click on the home button. And this is the project that I would like you guys to do. So I will show you first and then I'll show you how. So when I click on the green button, the wizard is going to send it's going to shrink the polar bear. Okay, let me restart it and let me do it again. So I will teach you a couple of new blocks that we'll use. Okay? Boys and girls, can I get you guys to find Scratch? And that should be the icon with the cat. Okay, I would like you guys to go on Scratch. There we go. So what you can do is click on the home button just like last time and start a new project. So this time I'm going to go a little faster, okay, because you all know what to do now. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the cat. So I need to hold this button for like 2 seconds, 1, 2, until this X comes out and you're going to delete it. Okay, you are going to change the scene into, again, the same thing, the polar Arctic, and you can click check mark. Okay, why don't you guys do that first? I'll give you guys about 15 seconds. All right. So after you've taken away the cat and added the polar scene, I would like you guys to add 3 things. First one is a wizard. Click the check mark. Next, I would like you guys to add the polar bear. Click on the check mark. And last, I would like you guys to add the comet and click the check mark. Okay. And you're going to place a polar bear here, here, and here. Do you think you can do that? All right. So I'm going to select first. This is very important. You need to put your finger onto the wizard. And actually the wizard isn't doing anything, so this can be empty. Okay. So let's click on the shooting star first. Now the shooting star is going to go across to the polar bear. So I'm going to choose the flag. Then it's going to go that way, maybe about 4 times. And that's it. So let's try it out and click on maybe a little bit more. Maybe I will 2 times. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to reset it and I'm going to try again. Okay, that's better. Okay, can you guys put these blocks inside shooting star? Alright, second thing I'm going to do is to make the polar bear shrink. Now the polar bear is only going to shrink when the star bumps into the polar bear. So there's a special button for that. If I click on the yellow block, there is a block that says, okay, if it bumps into something, then something will happen. So I'm going to drag this block. So it looks like two people are fighting, right? I'm going to drag this block down. Then I'm going to go back and add another block, okay, which is this purple block. And if you look at this picture here, it looks like someone is shrinking, right? So I'm going to drag this down. And here there's a number. Now 2 is not shrinking too much. So let me show you. If I click on it only shrinks a little bit. Okay, actually it's pretty good. So if you can type the number 2 here, if it's not there, I think the polar bear shrinks quite enough. So let me reset it and try it again. Okay, do you think you can add these sets of codes? All right, boys and girls, so this time I would like you guys to try to do a different project that uses this bumping and shrinking button. So maybe you can make the wizard get a different animal to shrink. So you can choose and start a new project. And you can play around with a different background and the different animals and getting them to magically shrink, okay?